Good morning, everybody. Today's Monday, February 9th. Welcome. Let's get right into it. As usual, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you can get future notifications, and also hit that thumbs up button, like this video, and go down in the description so you can join our Discord community for some live trading from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central Time every morning. It's going to go on right now. It's going to go on all the time, but right now it's for free, probably till the end of the month, and then I'm going to reorganize that. So take advantage of it while the price is right. So let's get into economic data right now. Monday, there is nothing coming out. Tuesday, the data is going to start to flow. It's delayed from last week a little bit. You could see core retail sales 27 days behind. Due to the shutdown. Retail sales, same thing. That's for tomorrow. They start to catch up a little bit on Wednesday with hourly earnings. That's only going to be a couple days, 5 days behind actually. And then non-farm employment change, I believe that's going to be the same thing, 5 days. Unemployment rate, 5 days on Wednesday. Then I think we get closer on Thursday. Unemployment claims, I think unemployment claims, that's going to be live. And then Friday, we get core CPI month over month and year over year. I think that's going to be close. Yeah, it's going to be a couple days overdue. I'll cancel that. However, there is another shutdown that's it's looming for Friday, but I'm not worried about any of that stuff. Eventually that gets worked out. So let's get right into it. Again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, like this video. Let's get into the broader markets first. So ES had a nice rebound on Friday. Gave us a little bit of a relief. I don't believe we're out of the woods yet. However, the S&P's is responding a little better than the NASDAQ, but we'll get into the NASDAQ in a little bit. Looking at a 4-hour chart here right now. So we did get over this regressional trend line in the S&Ps. I've had this regressional trend line. I started this from August of 2025. So this green line represents the lower end of the regressional trend line. So we did regain that on Friday, and it seems to be supporting that right now in pre-market. We are above the 50-day SMA, sitting at 69,34.92. It is sitting right at the close, which was 69.4538 from Friday, and we are below the 20-day SMA, which is hovering right at 69.5397. So kind of caught in between these levels right now. So it could be a little channeling day, a little consolidation. We are below January a year ago, over a year ago's high, January 23rd. Oh, excuse me, January 23rd. 2026 high of 69.64 is high here. So I think if we can get above that, I think you can push and get through the post-market high on Friday, sitting at 69.81. If you can get through there, you can get through to up and push to 69.94, which is December of 2025 high. And then if you can get through that, then you push to the original all-time high from October of 2025 at 7,014. If you get through that, then you can get through our all-time push to all-time highs at 7,043. So it was a nice little rebound that we have here. We do have a nice speed zone that's created here. So if we do get above the 69.70 level, you could quickly recapture this big sell-off that we had on the 3rd. So that's something to pay attention to also. So I would say from 69.70.27 up to 7,013, 7,014, could quickly regain what we lost there. So let's get over to the NASDAQ. Again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, like this video, and go down the description area so you can join the Discord community from live trading from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central Time every morning. NASDAQ is still weak. I do not think we're out of the woods by any means. With the NASDAQ, we're still below the 50-day SMA. We're still below the 20-day SMA, below the 100-day SMA. We're below this regressional trend line. All these levels were sitting below 25,520.84. Not unhappy with the rebound that we got on Friday, but to me, I think it was just kind of, when you're talking about the tech stocks, I think the rebound was just kind of lackluster. You could just see we didn't even recoup about 50% of that. I think in order for us to be comfortable with that rebound, we're going to have to recapture these moving averages here. The first step, we're going to have to get through the September high, 25,270.75. If you can get through that, you're going to have some headwind up there at 25,420.75, which is a weekly low from January 12th of this year. I would definitely think that could be a break and retest level. So we broke that level. If we come back up there, I would not be shocked if we got a little resistance up at that level there. And then if we did get through there, you could get some resistance at this 100-day SMA at 25,523.76, 78-ish area. Plus, we're below this regressional trend line that I have drawn from September of 2025. Until we recapture that regressional trend line, I do not like any longs. So I would say that, the way to play that is if you do get some pops today or this week, be prepared to, exit your shorts, or your longs into that area, unless you get a nice little, pop with some news that comes out of nowhere to push through these levels. So there's going to be some, pretty hefty levels there that we're going to have to get through in order for us to be comfortable with the longs again. On the downside, if we lose this 24,960.75 level, I think we're going to test this December 2025 low at 24,887.75. If we lose that, I think we'll quickly come down to this weekly low at 24,680. And if we lose that, we come down to August high, 24,495. And if we lose that, we come back down to July's 2025 high at 24,300. And then if we lose that, I think that would come down to November of 2025's low at 24,153.5. That is quite a bit down there, but that's something to make sure you have these levels on your chart. So let's get over to Tesla right now. Again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, like this video, and go down in the description and join our Discord community for live trading from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central Time every morning. Tesla, same thing. I said on Friday in our pre-market here, I would look for this level here at 414.5 to take some shorts. I said that if you get above this regressional trend line, you could take some longs here, but this is a level, is a line in the sand. You could see what's happening here right now in pre-market. I do not like longs unless we can get above this. If we do get above this 414.5 level, I think you could push the 423.90. And then if you get to that level and you get through that level, you can get through to this regressional trend line that I have here from December 25th of 2025, get some resistance there, and then possibly fill this point of control at 434.61. So these could be some weekly targets that could happen this week. So again, we're at a midline regressional trend line here from December 25, along with this high of November of 2021, which is a major level here. So if I fan out a little bit, you can just see where this level comes in. And then if I go out a little longer here, let's get a bit longer time frame here. Let's go to 4 hours here. You'll be able to see this clear. Here's this where we're sitting at 414.5. You can see how it respected this level right here. Lows, 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 broke through it, lows, and then bounced off it, and now we broke through it, and now we're respecting this level again. So this is a major level. That's 414.5. So if we do get above it, and we hold it, I do like that for support. However, if we don't get above it, I like it for resistance. And then also you can see where this regressional trend line comes in, that we are staying right on it, and it's respecting it right now. So you could take your shorts and hug this regressional trend line all the way down. And then maybe take it down to this 402.10 level. So if you do get some sell-off, this creates a little bit of a speed zone right in here from Friday. I would say that if you lose I could say that if you lose that 409.82 level, I think this creates a nice little speed zone there on the downside. You could potentially get down here in a hurry. I would say, yep, that potentially could fill that speed zone here. So you got to worry about, see, that's, try this there. Yeah, so this level, I would say right now, there's 409.82. You want to watch that. So if the market pushes through that, I think you quickly come down, fill this 403, maybe down here to this 402.10 level. And then I think if you lose that 402.10 level, you could possibly come and test this lower end regressional trend line again at 395.54. And a monthly high set back in February of 2025 at 394. So these could be some downside levels also to watch if Tesla has some weakness and if the overall market has some weakness. So we're right at the, I would say we're right at the line in the sand here for today. When this thing has to reset again, let's go test this off. All right. Okay. And so let's take a look at some of these SMAs. So you see we're well below the moving averages here. The 20-day SMA is sitting at 430.41. And then the 100-day SMA is sitting up at 439.13. The 50 is at 444.55. So we're and definitely in a downtrend, a short-term downtrend, I should say, right now. So here's where we closed, 411.28. So you can use that as a level line in the sand. So if the market opens up below this level, you can use this as a level of resistance. So if we're below this, you sell short, and then if we get pop above it, then you take your longs or get out of your short position. But that's what I'm going to utilize right on the open right now today. So let's take a look at the 5-minute opening trade. Let's get this back here to normal. Actually, first, let's take a look at the point of controls. So these point of controls at levels that are open right now, you have that 434.61 level that's open up top right now that was set back in January 30th. However, you do have some open point of controls that are down here. One was set from September down at 365, 365's, call it 95 area. And then unfortunately below that, you have one sitting here from September 4th at 334.19. So if you do get some major sell-off with Tesla, you know, obviously there's some levels that it needs to get through, but, you know, we all have seen Tesla move, and Tesla can move $20, $30 in a day, no problem. However, you know, have these levels on your charts and watch these levels. If you lose these levels, I think that they can come and test these levels, no problem. I mean, right here, you're sitting at you got the 200-day SMA sitting right here at November monthly low at 382.78. And last week we had a low at 387.53, so not far off from that. And I don't think that Tesla's out of the woodworks at all with where we're at right now. Especially, I think there's some rumblings about these Epstein files and Musk's name's starting to pop out of there. So I think you know, you have to. It's a fickle world that we live in right now, so you got to be wary of all that stuff. So let's get into the 5-minute opening range trade and what I'm going to have today. Again, I made some videos yesterday regarding the additional expiration dates that they have now for Tesla for the last couple of weeks. They have a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday expiration date, which, you know, for volatility wise, it's pretty good. So you just have to, you know, get used to the trading of it, and, you know, pretty much trading like it's a Friday expiration date 3 days a week. So it's creating a lot more volume. And you don't have to trade a expiration date on I don't have to trade a Friday expiration date. So it's given us a few more days of volume. And, you know, just take your trades and get out of your trades early. And, you know, if you go back and you look at the video that I made yesterday regarding my profit last week, I think my win rate was about a 59%. And I had a profit of a little over $12,000 last week. With a win rate of about a 59% win rate. So as long as you get out of your losers and understand that there's more trades that to be had. And now also you have to understand that not every day is going to be a day that you can trade. There are some choppy days that you stay within a small range. So you have to have your, understanding. You have to have your rules set up mentally, or, if you're a newer trader, you have to have them written out, and you have to read your rules every day before you start. And you have to, you have to stick with it and treat this as a business. It's not a game. And, once trading becomes boring, that's when you know that you become a trader. So what I'm going to start with today, I'm going to have today's expiration date. So I have an option this week on a Monday. I have several expiration dates I can use. I can use today's expiration dates. I can use Wednesday's expiration dates, or I can use Friday's expiration dates. So I'm going to start with today's expiration dates. So today's expiration date is February 9th. And I'm going to start with the 410 calls. And you can see on Friday they closed at $5.05. And then I'm going to have the 410 puts. And they closed at $3.90. And you can see where we closed right now. So I would imagine that the premium price is going to open up pretty close to where we're at right now. So we'll see where the market's open. And I could potentially change this throughout the day. But that's where I'm going to start. So anyways, hope to see you in the trading room again. If you're new to the channel, like this video. And then also subscribe to this channel. Hit that bell there so you can get future notifications. And then come into the Discord room so you can see the live trading from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central Time. And then if I don't see you there, I will see everybody tomorrow. Have a great trading day, and I will talk to everybody soon.